Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, our lesson is applications of factoring. In here, we will factor the expression. We are going to calculate the number and later on, we will evaluate. Okay, let's start with using factoring in numerical calculations. What we will do here is to rewrite first the number or expressions so that factoring patterns can be used to simplify calculations. Okay, example. This expression 13 times 25 plus 13 times 75. It has common factor 13. So write 13 outside and inside the expression would be 25 plus 75. So this is 13 times 100, which means this is equal to 1,300. Okay, what about for this third expression? 78 squared minus 22 squared. Difference of squares. We know that if we will factor this out, 78 plus 22 times 78 minus 22. This is equal to 100. This is 56. So which means this is 5,600. Okay, now, how about this expression? 101 squared minus 202 plus 1. This is actually a perfect square trinomial. But why perfect square trinomial? This first term and last term are squared. This middle term here is 2 times A times B. 2 times the first term times this last term, which means this expression is a perfect square trinomial. So if we're going to factor this out, this is 101 minus 1 squared. So this is 100 squared, which means this is equal to 10,000. Okay, now, let's evaluate expressions using factoring. First, we have to factor the expression, and then later on, we will substitute the given value in the factored expression. Okay, let's give example. We will find the value of this expression x squared minus 4x plus 4 when x is equal to 102. Actually, we can directly substitute this value of x in this given expression. But if we will do that, it would be too long and complicated process. So first, we are going to factor this expression. X squared minus 4x plus 4, this is a perfect square trinomial. Why perfect square trinomial? Since the coefficient of x squared here is 1, then this middle term divided by 2 squared is equal to this last term, which is correct. So it means this is a perfect square trinomial. So if we are going to factor this out, this is then x minus 2 squared. We know that x is 102. Let's substitute. So that would be 102 minus 2, so 100. And 102 squared is equal to 10,000. Okay, now let's have more expressions by answering this concept check question. We are going to use factoring patterns to evaluate the following expressions. Look at the first expression here. 15 times 97 minus 15 times 95. Okay, it has common factor 15. So 15 is outside. 97 minus 95 will be inside. So this is 15 times 2, which is equal to 30. Okay, what about, let's have this fourth expression first. 62 squared minus 34 squared. Difference of squares. So, to factor this out, or if we will factor this out, 66 plus 34 times 66 minus 34. This is 100. 66 minus 34 is 32. So it means this is equal to 3,200. Okay, now, let's go to number 2 or this second expression. 19 squared plus 38 plus 1. This is a perfect square trinomial, but let's prove or let's find out why is this a perfect square trinomial. First and last terms are squares. This middle term here is 2 times this term times this last term. It means this is a perfect square trinomial. So if we're going to factor this out, it would be 19. Since this is plus, just copy this plus sign here. So 19 plus 1 squared. So this is 20 squared. So it means this is 400. What about this third expression? 31 squared minus 62 plus 1. Also a perfect square trinomial, but let's prove or let's find out why. 31 squared and then this 1 or this last term are squares. What about this middle term here? It's 2 times this first times this last term. So it means this is also a perfect square trinomial. So to factor this out, it would be 31 and this is minus, so it would be minus 1. So 31 minus 1 squared. So 30 squared, which means this is equal to 900. Okay, this time, we will be answering these simple questions. And the first question here is, what is the value of this expression? 1 over 8 times 25 squared minus 1 over 8 times 21 squared. As you can see here, this expression has common factor 1 over 8. So let's write 1 over 8 outside. Inside would be 25 squared minus 21 squared. This expression inside is difference of squares. So to factor this out, 25 plus 21 times 25 minus 21. Let's write 1 over 8 here. So this is 1 over 8 times 46 times 4. Simplify. This is 2. So 46 divided by 2, it means it's equal to 23. Okay, how about this last question or problem? If it's given here that if x is equal to square root of 5 plus square root of 3, and y, or the value of y, is square root of 5 minus square root of 3, let's find the value of this expression x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Okay, this is our given expression. Let's check or let's prove if this is a perfect square trinomial. And if this is a perfect square trinomial, let's factor out. Okay, since the coefficient of x squared is 1, so this middle number divide by 2, 1. And then 1 squared, it should be equal to this term. And it's correct. It's equal to this term. So this is a perfect square trinomial. So if we are going to factor this out, this is then equal to x minus y squared. Okay, let's substitute now. We know that x is square root of 5 plus square root of 3. So this is square root of 5 plus square root of 3 minus y is square root of 5 minus square root of 3. Okay, take note, this is squared. So this is squared. So this is then square root of 5 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 5 plus square root of 3. 5 or square root of 5 minus square root of 5, we can cancel this out. So we now have here square root of 3 plus the square root of 3, which means this is 2 square root of 3. Inside the parenthesis is squared. So 2 squared is 4. Square root of 3 squared, this is equal to 3. So 4 times 3. Then we have an answer, 12.